right, today you're going to learn about color value scale, and we're going to get a chance to use tempera paint. And I've got, you can pick any color you want, and I have a white and a black tempera paint. I think on your paper I have 3 different colors that I would like for you to experiment with mixing. And so what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start and put white on my tray and a little bit of black. You don't need to paint the top square. We're going to leave that one white, but we do need to paint the bottom square a black color. So I'm going to add some black to my brush and paint my black square as neat as you can. Wash out your brush really good. Black is a very strong color. And then I think I will choose red. And with your clean brush, you're going to paint red in the color square. And again, as neat as you can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off my brush here, and I'm going to pick up just a little bit of white on the tip of my brush. Mix that together, and I'm going to make kind of a lighter red, almost like a pink color. And I'm going to paint that as neat as I can in this next square, going towards the white. Again, I'm not going to clean off my brush. I'm just going to wipe a little bit of it here, pick up about the same amount of white that I had, and add it to what I've cleaned out my brush on. Now we've gotten a little lighter color. And try to fill in that square as neat as you can. Again, I'm just going to clean off my brush here. Add another little section of white to it. And then we're going to have a really light pink. And then we won't add any more white to it. We're just going to leave this box here white. So if you've noticed, we've gone from our color, we've added white to it to lighten the value. This is what you would call adding tint to it. Then you're going to clean out your brush, and for the next part I am going to pull some red over here. And this section, you notice I've worked with the white. This section here I'm going to work with the black. Now it doesn't take very much black at all. Notice I've just got a little bit on my brush, and I even wiped some of that off. It's almost too much. I will take a paper towel, clean it off a little bit, because I think I've even gotten too much black. Maybe a little bit more. Now I've probably cleaned off too much. So now I'm changing this value to a darker red, almost like a maroon color. Black can get really out of hand or really easy. And fill in this box the best that you can. So then I think I'll take this box here, or this little section here. I've kind of cleaned off my brush a little bit. Maybe a little bit more red. Maybe just a little touch of black again. You see how strong that black mixes in there? There. Now we've gotten a darker hue, almost like a magenta. Oop, now I've gotten it a little bit too much. I'm going to add a little bit more red. Mix it right there on my paper. But black is a very strong color. It's almost easier making them lighter than it is darker. But now I've got a nice maroon there. And I might add a little bit more red to this paper here. Then I'm going to come up with a darker maroon. This is almost going to be black. And that's going to go in the box right by the black. So just keep in mind, if you are using black with your paints, it does not take very much black to overtake any color. So it was much easier making the tints up here than the shadows down here. So when you're doing value painting, so when you are trying to make shadows and highlights, keep this in mind. Add white to lighten it, add the black, very little black, to darken it.